Hi guys, this is Dr. Guru again. In this video, I will be teaching you how you can actually secure a job in a tech company and how you can prevent being fired from such company. Okay, so the I'm going to start with how you can actually prevent uh, yourself from being fired when you get employment in a big tech company. And I will be talking based on my experience because I've actually worked in a tech company where I was fired later on. Okay, so and I'm going to tell you the mistakes that I made and some other things that I'm supposed to have put in place before actually going out there to seek for a job in a tech company. So I want you to watch this video to the end because you are going to learn a big lesson. You are going to learn the best way to program. You are going to learn things that you need to know before you even start thinking about working in a tech space. So watch this video to this end because it's going to be of great advantage. So let me start with my experience when I was looking for a job in a tech company and when I finally got a job and how I got fired. And I'm going to make the story very short. Now, the thing is this. When I was actually going into tech space, I was so eager because my concern is based on the huge pay that is involved in tech space. So I just learned web development to some extent, and I feel that I am good enough to actually enter into the space. So I went searching for a job and I got employment in a particular company known as Wavepalm Technical Solution. So on getting to when I get the job, I was able to secure the job because of the guy who is in charge of the branch where I work because it's a very big company. I think it's a subsidiary company to a particular company in UK known as I think Wave Solution or something like that. I can't actually recall now because it's been a while. Now the thing is this: when I got the job, initially the only thing that I was being asked to work on is basically landing page for most of our uh, mobile app and some other projects that we've created. So I only create simple landing page. Okay, but there was a day the director actually called and said we are working on a new project. It's a SaaS project, and they've created the mobile app and they want us to create the web app. So I was asked to create the web app. And you know, web application comes with a lot of functionality. This is where the problem sets in. I have not done real web application development before. I have not done or created any web application development before. So it's a very big challenge for me. So when it was given to me, I didn't even know where to start. I didn't even know how to go about it. I don't even know how to create the functionality involved in the web application. So it was very difficult, and most of my colleagues were already engaged. So nobody to assist me in creating the project. Nobody is ready to do anything because all of them have their own work to do. And then the director and the board, they started disturbing me about the project because it's getting delayed and all those kind of things. And this is how it started. And before I know it, I received an email that stated that I've been fired. That was how I lost the job. Now the thing is this: the first lesson I actually want you to pick out from this is the fact that I wasn't grounded yet before I started looking for a job, which is going to be the first thing you need to learn here. Before you start going into tech space or before you start looking for a job in tech space, before you start, you are a web developer, you are a software developer, I will advise you to learn deeply. Create projects, create different projects, master different projects, learn to work with algorithms and all those kind of things before you start thinking about working in tech space, because it will come back to haunt you if you don't do it now. Now, the second thing that I actually want to talk about is how you as a person can learn to code or program so that you don't face this kind of problem later in future. The first thing I would advise you to do is when you choose a programming language, learn the basic syntax, the functions, the classes, everything that is involved about the language. And then the second important thing that I will advise you to do after that is create projects, create different projects. If you are going into web development, learn how to create different web applications. There are so many projects on YouTube, on GitHub that you can actually copy or learn or read the code and see how it functions. You yourself, you can come with a project and try to develop it. As soon as you start creating functionality, different type of functionality, you get used to it. So if you eventually get a job, no matter how difficult it's going to be, no matter the project that can be given to you, at least you'll be able to do it to some extent, and then you know how to source for solutions and then make use of it. You know, you get familiar with Stack Overflow and all those kind of things. So learn projects, create different projects, learn to create projects. That is the thing. So another important thing is that if you are going to get a job, these tech companies will surely test your abilities. And two ways in which they actually test if you are good rather, is one, they want to see the project you've created. So in your CV, you have to probably link to your GitHub page, or one way to, or a page that comprises your portfolio, some of the projects that you've worked on. So that is the first thing, which is even one of the reasons why you have to learn to create projects. Apart from the fact that it helps in your development stage, it also help you get job. So that is the first advantage of you learning to you creating projects. And then the second thing is learn algorithms. If you actually want to secure a job, you need to learn algorithms, because during interviews, a lot of algorithm kind of questions will be given to you to write, to solve. And if you can't solve them, they will definitely not take you. Okay, so you need to learn different type of algorithms and all those kind of things. And as you know, in this channel, if you've been following this channel for a while now, you will know that basically what we focus on is algorithms. And the reason we focus on algorithm is because it is the basic functional unit of every programmer. You need to learn. I don't know, maybe that's definition, maybe that definition is actually okay, but the fact is, it's the functional thing that you need to know. You need to learn algorithm, how code can be constructed, how to solve a problem definition and all those kind of things, how it can be solved using algorithms. You need to learn it. And that is what every tech giant, companies that are out there, will test your knowledge on. If you understand algorithm, if you can solve problems, So you need to understand this to be successful in tech space. Don't get fired like me, and ensure you prepare yourself. You are ready for the tasks ahead. And to summarize how you can do that, first of all, learn the syntax of any programming language you've chosen, develop different projects, and learn algorithms. To learn about algorithms, this channel is dedicated for that. So subscribe to the channel to learn more about algorithms. In this channel, we've implemented so many algorithms, and we still intend to implement more. So subscribe to the channel to learn more, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.